afternoon, everyone. And my name is Victoria. I teach English at Mogilov Cadet School in my everyday life, and I am a member of the English by Camp team. I am glad to see all of you, and I believe we are all here today because we want to find a new way how to transform the way we teach English. And the topic of my session is a camp counselor as a new role for an educator at camp. You have already familiar with our mission and with our previous speakers told us something about the camp and about the lesson. And I'd like to speak about one of the elements about the role and the behavior. So let me show you a vision. So for example, we have a camp and a lesson. And we know that a camp and a lesson have the same aim. They try to achieve one aim. The aim is to teach students the language. But as we have already heard, the environment of to achieve this aim is different. A lesson is a formal environment, while a camp is an informal. And we do not say it is good or bad. In informal environment, we do not measure, do not give marks, do not correct mistakes, and so on. We know that the informal environment affects these three of the most important key elements. So environment, behavior, and tools. And to speak about one of the key elements about the behavior of camp counselor. I'll give you some examples of a teacher's behavior and a teacher's behavior, and I'd like you to think about corresponding behavior of a camp counselor. Just we can turn on mics and say your opinion, or just maybe write in a chat. Example, teacher stands in front of pupils. Dear colleagues, what do you think? What does camp counselor do?
Create special atmosphere.
Yes, great, you're right.
Camp counselor is a man not at the side. Engages into activities together with campers.
Yes, you're right, a man not at the side. Yeah, and that's what our team decided while we were discussing that. So camp counselor facilitates group work activities and participates in most of them. Okay, and I'd like to give you one more behavior feature of a teacher, of a lesson. Lessons are lectures, often with no or little interaction of pupils. What do you think about camp?
Well, to defend a lesson, I would say not many lessons are lectures really, but we mean here a very traditional lesson, which do happen sometimes.
Yeah, usually we have we don't have much interaction with pupils during the lesson, and if you think about a camp, what comes to your mind?
The camp is fun.
Right. And that's
interaction happens all the time.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, counselors organizes a learning environment and provides campus choices. So, and yeah, maybe one more. Teacher talks about grammar. What do you think of? Does camp counselor talk about grammar?
No.
No, definitely not. Thank you very much. Counselor can be creative and adapt the ready-made camp programs any way they want, or they can design their own. So it's just a few examples, and I think unfortunately we don't have time to discuss all of them, but I have a this slide for you, and I will send in the chat the PDF, this slide in the PDF, and so you will find information about the differences of a behavior of a camp counselor and a teacher. And please think about it. And this will definitely ease your transformation from a teacher to a camp counselor. And now I have one more activity for you. So imagine you find an advertisement on the internet. Camp counselor wanted. So could you please think about a job description of a camp counselor? For example, if I think about responsibilities, I have such a description as supervising, leading. If, for example, I think about duties, maybe they are play, love, help, and just I'd like you to think about your description just in a few words, and maybe we can
Veronica, we have the message.
A word cloud. Yeah, what do we have?
We have the message, creative, full of beans, a real leader. Is it true?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Veronica, and thank you, Inna. I would suggest let's make a word cloud.
I see, we have the number.
Yeah, we have the code. You can go to menti.com 86649121 and word cloud, a job description, camp counselor. Just imagine you find an advertisement on the internet. What ideas came to your mind about a job description of a camp counselor? Description, camp counselor. Oh, passionate, active, dynamic, fun, creative. Yeah. So think about duties. Or maybe about personality of a camp counselor. Oh yeah, I see. Own talents, leader, active, friend.
Somebody is writing on the chat, open-minded, flexible. I guess not every participant found a way to join us on Menti. That's why people are writing in the chat box, which is fine, Okay.
But anyway, we have something to share then, a role model. Yeah. Thank you for your comments. So the mediocre educator tells, the good educator explains, and the superior educator demonstrates, and the great educator inspires. And dear colleagues, I wish you to find your own way, your very special way of how to be the best educators for your learners. And if you once tried to be a camp counselor, we are sure that this information would help you to motivate and to inspire your learners and bring you the confidence to believe that you are the great educators, that you are the great teachers. And welcome to our team. And thank you very much.